when I point out the bullshit.
Yes!
And it took a random Filipino who wasn't even there.
No. You weren't there from the beginning, and yet... And yet... Oh, wow. And you're 16, yes? 16
Yes.
and dyslexic?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Hey. Yeek. You see, that's kind of the benefit, that's basically the benefit of people skills. You can discern things and give a fair judgment. You can give a fair assessment. Ah, jeez, I'm not good with words.
Yeah. And again, here's the thing. I'm not really the most sociable person in the world.
Shut up. Really?
Yes, I'm really serious. I prefer sitting in the computer and just look at stuff on YouTube. Because I barely find people that I can relate to. I know there are, but it's just that I just can't find any.
Oh, see, that's another thing that makes you kind of... And I'm sorry for saying this better than I. You at least have that hope that there are people out there that you can relate to. I, on the other hand, which is why I laughed the way I did, basically had no hope that I'd be able to relate to a single soul on this planet. None. Absolutely none.
And yet, how come you're relating to me?
Exactly.
When we talk, you basically have a nice human conversation.
Exactly, which is pretty much why I eradicated that old, well, for lack of a better term, excuse, because, I basically gave myself too little credit. Either that or I gave humanity too little credit. Or maybe both. I don't know. I just came across this revelation. I don't even know why yet. It's gonna take some time to, discern what the hell it was. Oh. My bag of nickels.
I mean, look, think about think about all those smarty people over there, the commentators that are more popular than me. I figured this shit out, like, before I had my talk with you. I figured this shit out.
I
think I figured it out like a week ago.
Yeah, but you basically said you're looking to be a psychiatrist?
Yeah?
Well, that may be part of it, because psychiatrists have to basically understand how some people think. They have to understand the human psyche.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to say here is that I understand Ariana. Her autism might, and the fact that she's very emotional to things, is an attribute to why she overreacted. Not only she is emotional, but the fact here is that since she knows Joshua as a friend, him saying something negative about her interests turns to her as backstabbing, registers to her as backstabbing.
Yes, because in some circles, the thing is, at least with me,
when you're gonna say, if you're gonna give the age-old excuse that there's a guy who's autistic, I have friends who are autistic and they're not that moody. Being moody doesn't necessarily mean you're autistic. I'm saying that it's because of that two combination. That's why she overreacted.
Well, I wouldn't exactly blame it on her autism. I would explain it on...
No, I mean, I said it's like, no, a combination of the two.
Yes,
autism alone, she might brush it off. Moody alone, she can brush it off.
Yes, she's...
But putting the two together, she can't brush it off immediately. She will overreact.
Yes.
Me, on the other hand, I'm just crazy to the point in which that I'll try to find a way to make myself look like the victim. And I
yes.
admit that I'm crazy that way.
Yes, at least you admit it.
I just, look, basically I twist around the words. By hearing the words, I can twist around a loophole to make it darker.
Mm-hmm. And, the thing is, with people like me and Ariana, we are very trusting, and I don't know if this is the case with her, but it is with me. If you're going to be my friend and you have differences, or interests that differ from my own, one of the key aspects is to be able to respect my difference in opinion. Which is why...
Yeah, I mean, now I respect User's Fun more than ever when he explained his side of the story and I explained how I misinterpreted what he said.
Yeah, and which is why...
And I basically had the decency to say virtual handshake. Basically saying that I put myself aside, but I don't apologize because technically he did not elaborate that well. Because he based it on one episode. And he's kind of rambling when he was explaining about Winter Wrap-Up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Great. Great.
I mean... Anyway, but that's completely different. The thing here is that these people who I am seeing are just delusional. They're just like, they're trying to find a way to make themselves look. I think the reason why Slap Gamer is saying he has good points is just that so he could paint herself as a person who's not who's always for Ariana.
Which isn't even the
No, I mean who isn't for Ariana in the eyes of the geek.
Which is kind of his problem. Because
I think that's why she might have said it.
And if that's the case...
But if we can get her in a private Skype chat and ask if she really meant it and she says yes, then... Oy.
Yeah, but... in order to not look like a cunt in the eyes of the geek...
Kev seems to see his bullshit. Kev is just trying to say, you are a thick-headed idiot because all you're saying is, no matter what point you're giving, it lost all meaning when you give them names.
Yes, because...
I mean, here's what Slappy said. Sure, she's also defending Ariana, but she says it was pretty stupid now and admitting I feel stupid. I still don't feel stupid. I just said I felt like a father. I was doing what I think was right. I'm not calling myself stupid. I just said I did something natural. I'm not saying I'm in the right. I'm not saying I'm in the wrong. I just said I did something natural.
Which isn't stupid at all. Now...
That's why I just can't thumbs... That's why I can't thumbs up Loudon and Ryan's video about the drama. I can't even thumbs up Jen. Because what they don't realize is that it's natural. You don't need to apologize to something that's completely natural. It's like you're apologizing for defending your own child. Because deep inside, no matter what happens to your child, you still love them and you will do anything to not ruin their reputation.
Okay. Wow.
I play BioShock 2. That's why it's one of my favorite games. I don't know why.
Just... wow. Just... wow.
Well, what? What? Are you going to say, okay, here's thoughts with DemonicRemption. I had a lovely chat with the Dread Dormammu 1, and he just made me realize something.
No, I'm recording this, actually.
You're recording it right now?
Yes.
Good, bloody hell good. Jen, if you're watching this, here's something I need to tell you. What you did wasn't completely natural. There was no need for an apology. Snappy, saying that you feel stupid about defending Ariana? I thought you were smarter than that. You did something completely natural. You were defending someone that you care about. I understand that. Before I did not. But now, when I think about it, because I was a part of this drama, and when I reflect on Bioshock 2, which, on my opinion, is a good game, although it has its flaws, like, seriously, now I want to go back to that place, but no, it's saying, no, you have to stay here.
Yeah, but that's basically the bigger picture that eludes the geek, is the fact that...
Basically what?
They were, as you said, they were doing something natural. Well, defending your...
And they were apologizing. It's like a lion apologizing to the dead antelope that he killed to eat.
I'm sorry for getting a little emotional in what I did. I know it got out of hand. No! It was freaking natural. The way I screamed at Geek in my chat with Hobbs yesterday, that's natural for me because my temper I get from my mother.
Yes,
And
I get my temper from my mom, and I get my mood swings from my mother. I get my caring side from my mother. I got my overly caring side from my dad. I got these personality traits from them because of the way they raised me. And how video games basically raised me when I don't even have the heart to harvest any little sisters, and every time, and I don't want to see Eleanor turn into some sort of evil demonic demon thing. That's the thing. I care. Geek, calling us names. Your points are stupid. I am very sorry. There's no word for me to describe. Just saying. One. Here's one. You said, and I quote, that Ariana is a snake, a cunt, a bitch. Go quote the Amazing Atheist if you want. It's the Amazing Atheist. What the fuck do we care? What if I don't like the Amazing Atheist? In fact, I don't really like it at all. I don't think it's funny. I don't think the Atheist is even funny. I was surprised that he got on that guy with the glasses. So quoting him won't work on me because I will be like, so what? We say that all the time. We basically act like an idiot, you're treated like an idiot. Whatever you act like, you're going to be treated like that.
yes, it's that way on the internet, and from what I've seen, it's like that in the real world too.
That's why we're saying Joshua won't survive in the real world.
That's why I also say the same thing about the geek.
Geek.
Yes.
Geek. Everyone involved with this bloody drama. And yes, Slappy. That was British. Now then, the thing about it here's the gist of it all. Everyone who's apologizing to acting stupid for defending Ariana, you yourself, why the hell do you bother to say sorry just because someone said so?
Well, because supposedly internet is serious business. And you know what that joke is all about, right?
I don't even care about the joke. I don't even treat it as a joke. I treat it seriously because of the fact that internet is being turned into a serious business considering someone was driven to suicide.
Yes. And here's the sad...
What I'm going to say here is this. You can joke around, but you show no heart, Geek. That's why I'm surprised I'm even bothering with this.
Also, another thing that I'm sorry for saying this. Actually, no, I'm not, because I finally get to say it. This whole internet is serious business thing, I can understand why people say it, because people like me, young